Well, as of late, we've covered a lot of cases of consumers who say that their cars were damaged while parked at the Park and Fly lot at Toronto Pearson Airport. Sean O'Shea joins us now with an extreme case that includes a truck that was actually written off. Sean.
Well, good evening, Crystal. The man we interviewed today says he didn't have to wait until he got off the plane to hear about the extensive damage that cost him his truck. But while Park and Fly gave him a heads up, they haven't given him much else since.
It's not fair. It does make me angry.
Frederick Sparks believes in second chances, which is why he left his truck in this Toronto Park and Fly lot in March, even though he says on a previous visit he came back to find his expensive rear Euro lights missing. This time he upgraded from the economy lot to valet, where a driver does the parking for you. He thought it would be safer and more secure, until he got this voice message days before his return.
It was necessary for us to boost your vehicle, and once it was boosted, after running for a couple of minutes, it caught on fire.
The news came as a shock.
My truck burned up? What do you mean my truck burned up? It took a while for it to sink in.
Sparks arranged for a tow truck to retrieve the burned truck and have someone take him home to Hamilton. He says no one from Park and Fly contacted him again. He was left to use his own insurance to get the truck replaced. He says Park and Fly has assumed no responsibility so far.
But if you can establish that this car was essentially blown up by someone who didn't know what they were doing, trying to jumpstart it and did it incompetently, then you probably can go after Park and Fly.
We've recently reported on other customers who've complained about body damage and excessive mileage while their cars were left in Park and Fly's valet care. Manager Brent Ford denied some of those previous complaints and took steps to address others, but he now refuses to speak to Global News about any of the cases, including Sparks.
The valet is actually taking your car and driving it and getting paid by you for driving it.
Sparks says his vehicle insurance paid out to replace his truck with this one, but he says he had to pay $10,000 more to get the truck he wanted. Park and Fly isn't getting a third chance, and he warns other parkers.
Well, personally, I would say don't do it.
Once burned, twice disappointed, Sparks says enough is enough. He says he is skeptical his car caught fire from a boost because he says he had a brand new battery installed less than 2 months earlier. Now, we heard from many consumers worried about their car's care. We understand no company is perfect when it comes to damage on a lot. Sparks says his main frustration is no one from the company is stepping up to do anything.